Welcome back to Daily Practice, your weekly daily dose of intention, transformation, and a deep dive into what truly makes you tick. So, today we are not just talking about a concept, we are unlocking a fundamental truth, a power that resides within each and every one of you. We are deep diving into a topic that often shrouded in mystery, in complex theories, but one that is, at its core, simple and natural. Manifestation. Forget the mystical spells, the wishful thinking, the complicated rituals. We are stripping away all that jargon and talking about manifesting in a way that's already a part of your being, a natural extension of who you are. So, if you are interested, please listen through. What is natural manifestation? So let's be clear, it's not about wishing upon a star and passively wanting a magic thing to happen. No, it's about powerful, conscious, and deliberate alignment of your thoughts, your deepest and most resonant emotions, and your consistent, inspired actions to sculpt the reality you want, the life you dream of. Think about it for a moment, truly ponder this. Every single thing in your life right now, your career path, the quality of your relationships, current state of health, even the chair you're sitting on, or the device you're listening through, it all began as a spark, a single thought, an idea in someone's mind. And that thought blossomed into choices. Those choices led to actions, and those actions led you right here. So to this very moment. So if your thoughts are the architects of your present reality, then it stands to reason that by consciously shifting and directing the thoughts, you possess the power to fundamentally change, to elevate, to transform your life and future. And yes, we are able to do this. So here's the challenge for all of us. The 48-hour rewire. So here's where it gets truly exciting and where the rubber meets the road. In the next 48 hours, yes, in 2 days, you have an unparalleled, almost miraculous opportunity to literally rewire your brain. Now picture this. You're not just thinking, you're upgrading your mind's entire operating system, installing brand new powerful software specifically designed to attract, to pull toward you, and to create the life you not only desire but deserve. And it isn't just positive thinking. We can sometimes be caught up in positive thinking. Oh no, this is much more potent. The blend of focused and wavering thought, profound heart-centered emotions, and decisive inspired action. That is the trifecta of creation. A lot of people don't talk about that. Everyone talks about thinking or attracting, but these three aspects make it more clear. So let us put this example to test. Imagine you're yearning for a new job, a career that truly ignites your soul. For the next 48 hours, so depending on what it is, don't just think about it vaguely. Really get precise with clarity. What does this dream job feel like in your soul? What are you going to do day to day? How much are you earning? Not just a number, but what does financial freedom feel like? How do you feel when you're immersed in that work, when you're contributing your unique gifts to the world? So close your eyes here, right now, if you can, and step fully into that reality. Use all the resources we have cultivated through our daily practices. Feel that joy. Feel that joy of waking up and excited for work. The exhilarating excitement of new challenges, the deep, soul-satisfying gratitude for being exactly where you're meant to be. And let those emotions flood every single cell of your being. And here's the science, the magic, the truth. Your brain, in its magnificent wisdom, does not differentiate between an external reality and your vividly imagined internal world. And when you make that thought so real, so visceral, so emotionally charged, your brain and body becomes a unified, unstoppable force, working in harmony to manifest, to create your reality into existence. This is not fantasy, it is focused intention. Now, this is often where the journey ends for many. A fleeting thought, they usually good feeling, they have a good feeling, a spark of inspiration and motivation, and then gradually slide back to old patterns, old doubts, old habits. But not for you. Not in the next 48 hours. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to sustain that feeling, that vibrant energy, that inner knowing throughout your entire day. The moment an old, limiting thought, that familiar whisper of doubt or fear, tries to creep back in, you catch it. You use your mindful resources. Gently redirect your mind back to that powerful vision of your creation. Back to that potent feeling. It's not about fighting it. It's about choosing a different neural path. It's like training a muscle of focus and intention. And with every redirection, it grows stronger, more resilient, more aligned with your desires. And this isn't just about thinking or feeling, it's becoming. It's about stepping into the shoes of your future self, the version of you who already possesses what you desire. So you are literally walking around as if you have possessed what you desire. You embody the very essence of that person. How would they move through the world? What decisions would they instinctively make without hesitation? What daily habits, what routines, what self-care practices, what ideas? How do they exist? So let's make this a little bit more actionable. So if your future self, so we took this example of financial abundance. If the future self wants to be truly abundant, imagine you are already abundant. And imagine how do they manage their resources. What are their morning habits? What do they read? What do they prioritize? Start weaving these habits, even the tiniest, most seemingly insignificant ones, into the next 48 hours. Perhaps it's meticulous tracking of your spending with mindful awareness, or dedicating 5 minutes each morning to visualize your financial growth, or even just researching on new investment opportunities. It might feel unfamiliar, even uncomfortable at first, but that's just your old self your ego trying to keep you safe within the familiar confines of your previous self. Embrace that discomfort, lean into it, and it's not a sign of failure. It's the undeniable, exhilarating sign that you are expanding, evolving, and stepping into greatness. And this is what we talked about in our previous episode, which was about being lost and how it is good to feel lost. And this is exactly what we're talking about. So repetition, my friends, is the key. Each morning, each waking minute, each time you notice, be with this intention. Immerse yourself. I am successful. I am free. I am financially independent. Immerse yourself, truly visualize, feel, and become. Throughout the day, conduct quick, mindful check-ins. Are you still aligned with that powerful vision? Are your choices, your words, your actions reflecting who you are becoming? This consistent, deliberate practice isn't just a mental exercise, it's profound. It's a profound act of creation. It forges new connections. Maybe even just listening to this, you're starting to form new connections. Literally rewiring your brain. This is what we are going to be doing in the next 48 hours. Creating a superhighway of support for your new desired reality. So you're actively building the internal architecture for your external world. Now, let's talk about the profound, often underestimated player in all of this. And when you ask me what manifestation means and how do you do it, the first question, the first step is to practice gratitude. The power of gratitude. Gratitude isn't just a pleasant thing you do every morning. It's that emotion you feel, pure, unadulterated fuel for your manifestation. When you cultivate genuine, heartfelt gratitude, you are sending clear resonance signal to the universe, to your brain, to your being, that I have enough, I am blessed, I am worthy of receiving so much more. And that is the magnet. That is the trick. Starting from a place of abundance, not needing anything more, is when you start to receive more. Instead of dwelling on what's missing or what you lack, pause through your day. Genuinely appreciate what you do have right now. The warmth of your home, nourishing meal, loved ones, the simple act of breathing. And here's the secret sauce. Extend the gratitude forward. Feel the deep, overwhelming thankfulness of your new job, your vibrant health, your loving relationship, as if they already are here, already a tangible, undeniable part of your present. So this isn't just, again, positive thinking. This is aligning your energetic frequency with abundance itself and making you a powerful beacon for all that you desire. So, what is manifestation? It isn't a passive thing. As we clearly understand that we need to take action, you need to meet the universe halfway. You may take inspired steps, however small they seem outwardly. This isn't about forcing, pushing, or striving with brute force. It's about acutely listening to your inner guidance, that quiet, knowing voice of your intuition. You might feel a urge to connect with an old colleague you haven't spoken to in years, or a brilliant idea for a new project might suddenly spark in your mind. And that's the moment to act on it. Don't overthink it. These are random occurrences. They aren't universes. These aren't random occurrences. These are gentle nudges. It's divine breadcrumbs guiding you directly towards what you're trying to manifest, because you are starting to believe in it. You are starting to embody. You are starting to create. And remember, this part is not just you. You are working with the higher power, the universe, whatever you want to call it, the co-creator, but it needs active participation. If you're sitting on the sidelines, not putting yourself out there, you're limiting yourself through the avenues so which you can desire to manifest. And this is often where people get stuck. They think positively, they create their vision boards, and they just sit there because they are already starting off from a lack. They do not believe it, so they do not do anything about it. So be bold, embrace calculated risks, step confidently beyond boundaries of your comfort zones, and create new comfort zones outside your boundaries. That's where magic truly happens. And then there's this beautiful, often misunderstood art. Once you have done all of that in the next 48 hours, the art of surrender. Not to be confused with resignation. It's profound. It's unwavering trust. It's trusting that the universe, in its infinite wisdom and perfect timing, knows the path for you. It's trusting that the universe, in its infinite wisdom and perfect timing, knows exactly the most elegant solution to bring you what you desire. It might not unfold exactly as you have meticulously maybe planned or in the timeline you have dictated, but it will unfold in a way that serves your highest good, your greatest joy. So you've done your part. You've set your intention with clarity, aligned with the energy, aligned with your passion, starting to take inspired action. Now comes the most important part. Release the grip on how it will all come to pass. Trust the unfolding. Trust the process. This profound trust, this graceful surrender, this letting go of control is precisely when miracles are born. And finally, let's talk about two often overlooked but impactful elements of all of this: your words and your environment. Your words aren't just sounds you utter, they are powerful architects shaping your thoughts, your beliefs, and ultimately your reality. They are spells you cast upon your life. So instead of uttering, "I hope this works," declare with conviction, "This is working." Instead of the hesitant, "I want to be successful," affirm, "I am successful." You're not deceiving yourself. You're actively creating, you're speaking your reality into existence and your environment. It's a silent yet incredibly powerful partner in your manifestation journey. Curate your surroundings with elements that resonate with your vision, just reminders of your desires. If it's, in this example we did, financial abundance, if your aim is that, subtly integrate symbols of prosperity, images of wealth and freedom. If it's a loving, harmonious relationship, surround yourself with images of that evoke warmth and connection and joy. This isn't materialism. It's crafting an environment that constantly reinforces your new reality. All athletes do it. All art musicians do it. All people who work in creative ventures do it. All business people do it. Everyone does it. It's creating and crafting an environment that constantly reinforces that new reality. And be discerning with your company. Gravitate towards people who champion your vision, who uplift and inspire you, who believe in your dreams as much as you do. Limit exposures to those who drain you or create doubts in your head. Remember this profound truth etched into your very soul. We've talked about this multiple times, but I will keep saying it again. You are already enough, exactly as you are right now in this moment. You don't need to transform into someone else to be more, to do more, to have more, to be worthy of your deepest desires. You simply need to align your energy, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions with what you truly want. So in these next 48 hours, embrace this radical self-acceptance. Release the illusion of doing it perfectly and trust implicitly in your innate power to create. You are a creator. You are a manifester. And the time is now. So thank you for joining me on this daily practice. Keep practicing, keep manifesting, keep creating the extraordinary, beautiful life you were always meant to live. So until next time, go out there and make some magic happen. And the next 48 hours, keep practicing, keep reminding yourself, keep believing, and see what happens. If you stick to this, you will undoubtedly start to see reality change before you. So that is your practice, and I would like to hear all your thoughts on it, and how it went, and how it didn't work, and all the self-doubts, everything that comes up when you do this. So please feel free to share the comments, and thank you for listening, and I'll see you again next time. Take it easy.